Not a good idea to wear those glasses at all, right? All right, so the solar eclipse is just a little more than 5 hours away. It starts around 1:45 this afternoon. The path of totality stretches from Texas through the Midwest and into the Northeast, but we'll still be able to see a part of it right here in Florida as long as the skies are clear, which they are expected to be. Dr. Gokul Kumar is here with some important advice for us because he's a retinal surgeon at Central Florida Retina. That is a private practice of eye specialists. Good morning. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me.
What a very special day it is. There's not going to be another one until 2044. Yeah. But here's the thing. I know that some people attempted, especially the little ones, to look directly up at the sky. That is the last thing they should do, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So there's a disease called solar retinopathy, which is when the energy from the sun literally burns at the actual retinal tissue in the back of your eye. Thankfully, the majority of those cases where that happens is temporary, but it can be permanent, so we definitely don't want people to risk that at all. We encourage people, and this is one of the main reasons we're doing this, want to make sure everybody's aware you want to have a proper pair of solar eclipse viewing glasses.
These are the glasses that you want to have.
And these are the glasses. Yeah. You want something that says the ISO certified. Any proper place like the Science Center or wherever you are, they're providing those, or you can get them commercially as well. But regular sunglasses are not adequate. They don't protect you enough.
No matter how dark they are?
No matter how dark they are. You need to have this proper certification. These are extremely dark, and they truly block out the harmful rays altogether.
How long would someone have to look up before their eyes are damaged? If you're looking at it for a couple of seconds, would that still hurt you?
It varies from person to person. Sure. We don't want people to risk anything. We know that certainly after a decent number of seconds, and certainly up to around a minute or so, it can definitively cause retinopathy. And again, you never know if that could be permanent, and that's the last thing we want to risk, especially for the young ones out there. But even a few seconds, it's not worth the risk. Better to do it with a safe mechanism, either through this or with the indirect viewing, where you can create a little pinhole and watch the projection.
We had our last eclipse back in 2017. Did you see cases of people who stared at the sun too long and maybe had some damage?
So thankfully, ones that we any ones that we saw referred to our practice were thankfully temporary ones. Thankfully, we didn't see any permanent retinopathy during that time. But there were certainly reports of people presenting to their primary eye physicians with eye complaints afterwards, and you know, we were lucky that there weren't any major issues. But they're reported with every eclipse, and eclipse viewing is known as a big risk factor.
Can we talk a little bit about how delicate our eyes are? Because I don't think people really realize that even the simplest things can damage your eyes.
Yeah, you know, the eyes, for how much it does, we sometimes take it for granted. Sure. Our world around us, we're so used to seeing everything. But remember, it's a very small space. You're dealing with micrometers and millimeters of tissue here. So even a small amount of damage from UV energy, light energy, chemical energy, those kind of things can cause significant damage. So it's just an important thing to be aware of eye protection altogether.
All right, really good information. We appreciate you joining us. Thank you so much. Are you going to watch the eclipse?
I'm going to try if I can get some time.
All right, we'll be out there together.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dr. Gokul Kumar from Central Florida Retina. Thanks for coming in.